Paintball is played with all manner of specialized equipment like the masks, markers, and air tanks, but the truth is you don't need to buy any of it to play paintball for the first time. Paintball fields all over the world rent every piece of equipment you need to participate right on site. So, what do you need to actually bring when you go to play paintball for the first time? The most important part is to dress for the weather. Most fields are outside, so make sure what you wear is comfortable and you won't be too hot or too cold. Remember, you will be running around, so if it is cold, make sure you wear layers you can remove if you get too hot. You will want to wear long sleeves and definitely avoid wearing shorts. If it's cool outside, bring a hoodie. That's a great removable layer. If possible, stick to darker colors. And bring clothes that you don't mind getting dirty. The paint will almost always wash out of darker colors, but dirt and grass could possibly stain. More importantly, you want to be free to have fun and not worry about ruining expensive clothes. It's very common to see people playing for the first time in jeans and a long sleeve t-shirt or a hooded sweatshirt. You won't look out of place. It's not a bad idea to bring something to cover the top of your head. A baseball cap works just fine. You can turn it backwards and wear it with almost any rental mask. If it is really cold, consider a beanie or a knitted cap to stay warm. If you hunt or have camouflage lying around, that's a great choice to wear, but it isn't needed. It won't be a huge advantage, so don't go out and buy it just to play for the first time. Don't feel the need to try and fit in. People will recognize that you are playing for the first time no matter how much you look the part. And just like any game, the first time you play will be a new experience. Just enjoy yourself and have fun. You'll most likely be playing with and against other new players, so you don't need to look like an expert on your first trip out anyway. Some fields rent jumpsuits that cover your clothes and some fields don't. It's worth asking ahead of time, but as long as you wear clothes that you don't mind getting dirty, you'll be fine. You'll want shoes you can run around in. The terrain is different from field to field, but old running shoes, cleats, or hiking boots all work well. The most important part is you wear something that is comfortable and fits. You can bring gloves, but remember you're going to be holding the marker and pulling the trigger, so big winter gloves won't work. If you're under 18, you probably need to get your parents to sign a waiver. If they are driving you to the field, then you're set. Just make sure they hang around while you get signed in. Some fields require you do it on site, but many allow you to print it online and just bring it with you. Check with the field first. Bring cash, or at least verify and make sure the field accepts checks or credit cards before trying to use one. Bring a little more money than you think you'll need. You might want extra paintballs, and most fields also sell drinks. Some fields serve food as well, so that's worth finding out before you go. Consider bringing a change of clothes for the end of the day too. All paint from paintball these days is washable and generally pretty easy to clean off, even out of a car if necessary. But that's work you can avoid by simply changing clothes before you go home. Also, there's a good chance you'll get your playing clothes dirty or even a little muddy, so unless that's the type of abuse you normally subject your car to, bring some spare clothes to change into, and you might even want to bring a plastic garbage bag to throw your dirty clothes into as well. Once again, don't feel the need to buy equipment before you play for the first time. The field will have everything you need to have a great time. So remember, wear long sleeves, avoid shorts, but overall dress for the weather. Bring a cap to cover your head, bring gloves if you have some, and wear shoes that are made for running around on uneven terrain. Most of all, show up prepared to try something different and have some fun.